it affected me in ways that I don't even know, that affect every moment of every day. It's a big deal. And I'm not like putting that down, but I'm also not gonna feel so sorry for myself that it holds me back and use it as an excuse to not live up to my highest potential. Hi, I'm Allison, and today I'm sharing a lesson with you that I'm learning in my own life about finding balance as we heal from a narcissistic or otherwise dysfunctional upbringing. I recently heard about the Taoist principle or concept of finding the middle way. So imagine a ball on a pendulum. I think that's what that's called, swinging from side to side. I have learned to live in this extreme state, always going all in or feeling totally broken or whole or happy or depressed or feeling all the love or feeling super resentful and hateful. No contact, vegan, selfish, service, all of these extremes. Pollyanna to very in deep understanding. Pollyanna is totally focusing on the good and disregarding that bad exists. I feel like after hitting rock bottom, I shifted to a Pollyanna point of view. I didn't really talk about my family and my problems because I kind of had learned that people don't care and people don't want to talk about those things. And then I shifted. I found ACA and what narcissism is. So basically like what an adult child is, how I am, like what my laundry list is, how I'm messed up, how I'm sick, and what narcissism is, what family dysfunction is. And went to that extreme, and now I am finding a more mellow and balanced state. I'm in a very unique place where I am putting all this out there and getting a lot of connection back and seeing so many of your unique stories and seeing that while there are so many people out there who understand because we've all been through the same thing, like there's connection, there's community, it's beautiful. We are very unique and different in everything we've been through, and everyone's situation is relative to one another's, but I can say that there are stories that are worse than others. And I noticed this and had this realization when I worked at the psychiatric hospital, that, which was like at the same time that I was really discovering adult child syndrome compared to narcissism in my family and all that. And I was like, whoa, did I even have it bad? Hey, no, do not eat those plants. I'm not messing around. Stern the Fern, my fake plant, is in a dark corner because he doesn't need light, he's fake. And I have real plants. And Pharaoh, my cat, likes to eat them. What was I saying? At the psych hospital, I was like, do I even have a right to complain about this? Like, should I go back to that Pollyanna, like everything's fine? Because that didn't happen to me, you know? They had it worse than I did, and they had this happen and that happened and all these things. What I took from that is not this comparison game. It's more so that some people cannot themselves make the decision to heal and then move forward healing. I, however, have the complete power to do that. It's in my power to heal and to move forward happy and healthy. I know what I need to do. I know what works for me, and as long as I put that into practice, I should be good. I have the power to choose how things in the external world affect me, how I allow them to affect me, and I have that power within my family, which is pretty insane. Okay, and there are definitely times when it's not that easy, but at this time I see that there are people in my family who matter more than anything. And I'm realizing the compassion I have for my family. I feel like this video is all over the place. I had it bad. I did. And a lot of people in my true immediate life cannot understand, and I still can't talk to them about it because they can't understand what it was like to be in such constant, terrible yelling and screaming and unhappiness, such toxic energy for so long, with constant crises happening on top of that toxic energy. It's just a serious thing, and I have compassion for myself. It affected me in ways that I don't even know, that affect every moment of every day. It's a big deal, and I'm not like putting that down, but I'm also not gonna feel so sorry for myself that it holds me back and use it as an excuse to not live up to my highest potential. If anything, it's motivation too. Anyways, I haven't had it as bad as other people, and like, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I've also seen that there are a lot of people who are like, go no contact forever, never go back. And then there's people who are like, I'm actually living with my narcissistic parent, but things are okay, and I know about it, it's hard, but this is just how it has to be because of all these different situations, and that's how it is, and it's fine. And I'm seeing that that is what my situation is moving more towards, rather than like this side of the spectrum. It's going more towards the middle, and I feel like I'm in a strong enough place to handle that. I'm finding my balance. Ooh, one more thing that I want to say that I think applies really well to this is how I went to an extreme level in my health concerning what I consume. I cut out animal products completely for ethical reasons as well as health reasons. I had like kind of addictive tendencies. My dad's an alcoholic, I think, and my mom is maybe has some sort of addiction to food. I think that's a really real thing, as well as addiction to social media. Another topic for another day. My relationship with food was really unhealthy, and I think that the vegan diet helped me with that more so than anything else. But anyways, I just started taking B12 about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 now, every day. Not just B12, all the B vitamins. B12 is just one that everyone knows that plant-based people tend to be deficient in, and it has changed my life. I know that some of my lack of energy came from CPTSD after leaving an abusive environment. Same with dissociative amnesia. Like, lack of energy was kind of a major issue in my life for like the past 5 years. 5 to 10 freaking years of my life. And these past few weeks, it has been life-changing to take this supplement and have energy. Like, it's crazy. I could cry. I'm feeling so emotional. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much, and I have like every day for years, and it's just crazy to think about how much progress I've made in my life. And anyways, thinking about how I cut out this thing completely and I was deficient because I was restricting myself makes so much sense. Like, obviously, eating a balanced diet, eating a variety of things, offers you a wider variety of vitamins and nutrients and health. And I think that going no contact in a way is similar. I don't know, but it may work ultimately so good for a lot of people and a lot of reasons, and I stand behind everything I've shared before about how there's also the part of no contact that's like the ethical part of going vegan. It matters so much on a grand scale. Like, I am not okay with how you treat people. That's why I'm no contact. Like, I'm making a point. It's not okay. I stand behind that. But at the same time, with other moving parts, it may be healthier at this time and more beneficial and serving to my family as a whole to not be no contact with my mom at this point in time, which is kind of like a big thing that I'm considering, that I've like hinted at in a few videos. But B12, it's life-changing. Okay guys, I think that's all I have to share today. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here, especially till the end of the video. Dang. You got, I really appreciate you so much. I hope that you are doing so well today. And I hope that you start taking B12. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.